Second chance didn't work for him that time. I was laughing so hard when that happened. I wasn't even mad, to be honest, because I mean, second chance is second chance, whatever, not a big deal. But what's up, guys? Anthony here again, and I wanted to continue with part 4 of the story that we've been telling. A lot of people have been giving me some great feedback about it. I've actually gained some subscribers just from this, and I really appreciate the positive feedback. All the feedback that the new people that see me for the first time, they're all giving me positive stuff, and it really makes me feel good. So I want to thank all of you who are new to the channel. Thank you for the support. But let's just get back into it. Again, like the previous video, if you didn't see part 3, the link will be in the description, and that'll be the same for every video. The previous video in the series, the link will be in the description, so enjoy. But where we left off last, things were starting to change a little bit for me. I lost a little bit of weight. I was starting to feel my confidence again, and kind of just randomly, I was sitting in my room one night, not doing anything, because I got in this habit of I started watching movies a lot. I started watching movies to kind of take my mind off of the fact that I wasn't eating a lot of food. So I would sit there, I'd watch a lot of movies, and I can't remember the name of the movie that I used to watch a lot, but man, it was Finding Forrester. There we go. The movie was Finding Forrester. If you've ever seen that movie, if you've never seen it, it's a great movie. I'd really recommend going and watching it. I used to watch that a lot. So if you don't know what it is, Finding Forrester, I might put a link in the description. Really good movie. But I used to watch that a lot because that's what was on the movie channel. But randomly I got a message one day from an old friend of mine, and I'm not gonna say her name because, you know, she didn't do nothing wrong to me. She told me, hey, I have this friend who is looking to meet new people, and I think you'd be interested in her. So I was like, all right, cool. You know, I was down for anything at that time. I was really desperate at this point in my life, and so I really wanted a relationship. And so, you know, I'm going, and I'm like, all right, cool. So I start looking at the girl's profile, because back on MySpace, it was the same thing as Facebook. You basically had a profile and stuff, and so I was like, okay, she's kind of cute. And so I messaged her, and I got her number and all that stuff. We started texting. So we decided to meet up, and what I decided we were gonna do, because she let me decide, I was like, let's go to the marketplace. The marketplace is basically like an outdoor mall in my town. There's a movie theater, there's a bunch of shops, a bunch of restaurants and stuff, and it's just a cool place to go hang out for people my age on the weekends. So I was like, let's go there. So we met up there. We went to go see a movie. We saw Valentine's Day, but things were really kind of weird because I had never been on a date before, like really been on a date before like that. And so things were kind of awkward because I'm not like Mr. like, hey, what's up? You know, I'm not super social when I meet you for the first time. Apparently, when I open up to people and they get to know me better, I'm really funny and stuff. But initially, I'm not like, hey, you're my best friend and I love you and let me rub your legs and shit. You know, I'm not like that. Like, let me rub your calves. Like, that's not how I am when I first meet people. And so, long story short is things were kind of awkward at first, but then we started to get more comfortable around each other. We talked for a little bit, and things started going better. That's when I really shine, is in a conversation, because I actually know how to have a conversation. My brain kind of works just a little bit. And so we move on to getting something to eat because we got hungry. We went to a Chinese place, and the Chinese restaurant was probably the best thing that happened because we kept talking. We kept, just food makes everything better pretty much. And things started to liven up, and I actually ended up kissing her later that night, and that was the first kiss that I had ever had. And so it was weird because me thinking, okay, it's just gonna be a regular, just a little peck, and she wanted the whole thing. She went full on tongue and shit, and like I had to learn on the fly because I really didn't know what I was doing, but I managed. And advice for anybody, if you haven't done anything like that before, bring some chapstick and make sure you got something to drink. That's all I'm gonna say. But so this carried on for about a month or so. I was in this haze. I was completely blinded because of how desperate I was, and I was thinking, oh, everything's great now, life is wonderful. And I didn't really see what was going on here. See, she was in for a quick little fling. She just wanted something to have some fun for a little bit. And me, I'm the type of person that likes a relationship. I don't like quick shit. That's not how I am. That really is not how I am. And so for her to want the exact opposite thing that I wanted, it was hard because I kind of just ignored it, which was the stupidest thing I could do because it led to future heartache. When I brought her over to my house after we had been hanging out for about a month, during the time that she was at my house, my parents noticed that she was texting other people, and like, she was texting like other guys when she was with me and stuff. And like I was I was too much of a bitch, honestly, to notice. So I was like, you know, I was letting it slide or whatever because I was playing it safe. I was like, well, you know, she's hanging out with me right now, so I guess I should be happy with that, which is the wrong fucking way to be. Never let anyone do that shit to you. Don't. I'm serious. Like, any of you, if I ever find out that any of you are doing that and you guys come to me, I'm gonna be pissed off at you guys. I'm just saying, because I actually care about you guys. A lot of my subscribers, I don't consider you guys subscribers. I consider you friends. That's why I'm telling you this, so you know. You younger people, or you people that haven't experienced this yet, that's why I'm sharing this story, to show you guys where I came from and what to do really, and how to handle things, because I changed this shit. I become a different person, a better person, and you can do the same thing. So never doubt yourself, and never allow anyone to do some shit like that to you, because it's straight up shady. It's not right. No one should be treated that way. Rant over. But anyway, so back to the story. Damn, I'm notorious for that shit. I rant for days. So my parents told me, they were like, look, you're way too open with her. You're way too easy for her to have. You need to back up a little bit. My dad advised me and gave me the best advice that I've ever been given. That night when I said goodbye to her, my dad said, don't text her and don't call her ever again. And I was like, why? He goes, see if she does it first. See if she makes the effort to get a hold of you. So I'm like, okay. Well, a week goes by and she hasn't, put it this way, me and her haven't talked to this day. So yeah, that tells you something. So she really, I don't know what was going on, and I really don't give a fuck now, because looking back, it was for the better. Seriously was. And so I was kind of bummed out. I was really sad. Like, I was really fucked up emotionally. Like, I was straight up bitch mode, 100% bitch mode. I was just all sad and like moping around and just straight up, not even, I can't even describe how much of a fucking punk ass I was acting like during that time. Straight up pussy status. And eventually it passed though, and then I got mad. See, there's two stages. You get sad, and then you get mad, or denial, well, however the fuck that shit goes. But long story short is, I got mad eventually, and I decided to pick up something called P90X. So I went through P90X with this chick on my mind the entire time, which is the wrong thing to do. Alright? If you want to get healthier, if you want to change your life, if you want to get in better shape, if you want to get a better job, whatever, don't do it because somebody else is on your mind. Do it because you want it. Alright? I went through P90X, I did P90X, and I wasn't happy with my results. Main reason was because I didn't know shit about nutrition at the time. I thought I was eating healthy. I wasn't. I was restricting my calories way too much, and I wasn't resting enough. You need to rest, and you need to eat properly. And if you guys want me to, I would be more than happy to go into that for you guys in future videos. You guys know how I am. If you guys ask me for something, I'm more than happy to help you out with it. So just let me know if you guys are interested in proper nutrition and proper rest and all that stuff, how I incorporate that into my whole health goals and my health strategy and all that stuff. So, but enough of that. I did P90X and I wasn't happy with my results. So the next day I started a program called Insanity, and this is really where my life begins to change. Things start to really get good when I start Insanity, because the day before I started Insanity, I got baptized at my church, and that's when my life changed. Not even joking, not even kidding. This isn't some fucking story where you're gonna tell people, oh, put $1 in the box. No, it's not about that. All right, it's not a religion, it's a relationship. It's a relationship with my Father, because He created me. So if you aren't comfortable with that, quite frankly, that sucks, because I mean, that's what I talk about a lot. You guys know, some dude even called me the Tim Tebow of YouTube, which was, I think was cool, because I don't have any issues with that. Tim Tebow, he's pretty badass. So, but that's all the time I have for this video. I'm not going to get into any much more, but we're going to leave it right here. I got baptized and I started Insanity. We're going to hear about my time through Insanity, and after that, things start to turn around a little bit. But again, don't ever let somebody walk all over you. You're more important than that, and you need to remember that. Peace, guys. It's all love.